heart, alone in the dark, lost in the night, without a spark. Day after day, you drift away, leaving my soul in shades of grey. Rain on the glass, moments that pass, memories fading, yet they still last. Call after call, I hear you fall, but silence is all that answers at all. Tear by tear, fear by fear, your distant voice disappears. Pain by pain, rain by rain, I whisper your sweet name again. I'm crying in the heart tonight, missing your love, your warmth, your light. Alone I stay, day by day, watching our forever fade away. I'm crying in the heart so deep, holding promises I couldn't keep. Dream by dream, scream by scream, nothing is ever what it seemed. Cold as the moon to quiet this room. Ever since you left so soon, step after step, regret after regret, you're the one I can't forget. Empty streets, lonely beats, echoes of us still repeat. Side by side, now denied, only these tears remain inside. Why did love become goodbye? Why must every flower die? Sky so wide, tears I hide, with no one standing by my side. Night by night, fight by fight, I'm searching for a reason why, but all I find inside my mind is the shadow you left behind. I'm crying in the heart once more, like broken waves upon the shore. Alone I stand, empty hands, lost within forgotten lands. I'm crying in the heart tonight, holding on with all my might. Tear by tear, year by year, still wishing you were here. Heart still aches, heart still breaks, with every breath my loneliness wakes. Far apart, shattered heart, missing you has become my art. Crying in the heart, alone from the very start. You held my hand, you held me close, like I was the one you wanted most. You spoke of dreams, you spoke of us, and I believed in every trust. I gave my heart without a glove, certain it was real love. But when you left without because, I learned it was not love. Every promise turned to smoke, every vow was slowly broke. What I thought was from above turned out to be not love, not love, not love. Just a beautiful lie I dreamed of. But it was not love, not love, not love. No blessing from the stars above, just tears and pain enough, because it was not love. The nights are long, the room is cold, 1,000 stories left untold. Your memory lingers like a scar, a distant light from where you are. I replay every word you said, every hope that filled my head. The deeper I dig, the clearer thereof. What we had was not love. You wanted comfort, I wanted forever. I thought we'd always be together, but some hearts leave with a gentle shove, showing it was not love, not love, not love. Just a feeling dressed as love, a beautiful lie I dreamed of. But it was not love, not love, not love. No blessing from the stars above, just tears and pain enough, because it was not revealing what I lived without. The truth arrives, harsh and rough. It simply was not love, not love, not love. Just a shadow I was dreaming of, a fragile hope I couldn't hold, a fire that died in the cold. Was not love. A lonely night, a lonely dove, still searching for a truer love. The hardest truth I'm thinking of is that it was not love. Curtain fell, the final bell, a lonely story I know too well. Scene by scene, dream by dream, you vanish like a fading gleam. The stage is bare, you're not there, only silence fills the air. Step by step I walk away from the ruins of our play. Tear by tear, year by year, your distant voice still lingers near. Cry by cry, I wonder why our love was written just to die. It's the end of the play, the end of the show, where all our tomorrows refuse to grow. Rain and pain again and again, I'm standing alone and sorrows don't sign. I search for traces you left behind. The empty seats, the quiet night, hold the echoes of our light. But every word and every part still cuts deeply through my heart. Night by night, without your light, I struggle through this endless fight. Dream by dream, you drift away like shadows at the close of day. It's the end of the play, the end of the show, where all our tomorrows refuse to grow. Rain and pain again and again, I'm standing alone in sorrow's domain. It's the end of the play, the final goodbye, a broken heart beneath the broken sky. Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. Gone the laughter, gone the flame, only silence speaks your name. Cold and old, the stories told, a tale of love that couldn't hold. The final act has reached its end, no second chance, no way to mend. Near or far, wherever you are, you left me with a lonely scar. Gone, but my lonely heart still carries on. Day by day I fade away, since the night we ended our play. Love alone in the dark, where the shadows softly creep, guarding broken promises that never fell asleep. Silver moon, empty tune, a lonely melody fades too soon. Dusty letters, worn out sighs, hidden beneath forgotten skies. Flickering flame, calling your name, yet nothing around me remains the same. Fading echoes down the hall, fragments dancing on the wall. Restless air, vacant stare, searching for a soul once there. Love alone in the dark tonight, chasing traces of vanished light. Wilted dreams, silent streams, floating away like fragile leaves. Love alone in the dark remains, wrapped inside invisible chains. Hollow seas, autumn trees, whispering sorrow through the breeze. sunset fading gold, stories abandoned, growing old. Lonely roads, heavy loads, carrying secrets nobody knows. Frozen roses, pale and thin, hiding the ache that lives within. Distant stars, unseen scars, shining softly from afar. Misty mornings, endless yearning, like a candle slowly burning. Fallen feathers, stormy weather, pieces that can't stay together. Midnight train, window pane, reflecting traces of my pain. Empty shore, nothing more than footprints fading from before. Love alone in the dark survives among forgotten lullabies. Fading glow, drifting snow, covering wounds nobody knows. Love alone in the dark still stays, lost inside a twilight haze. Silent flight, endless night, waiting for a dawn in sight. Velvet skies, muted cries, a wounded heart still wonders why. Ashes fall, memories call, yet no one answers. After all, love alone in the dark, a lonely flame beneath the stars. The moon hangs high in silver light, but nothing feels the same tonight. Day by day I fade from sight, since you left and took my light. The empty room, the lonely air reminds me that you're not here. Step by step I walk alone, with a broken heart of stone. Tear by tear, year by year, I still wish that you were here. Cry by cry, I ask the sky, why I'll forever say goodbye. I'm missing you tonight, tonight, searching for your vanished light. Pain and rain again and again, falling through my heart like endless rain. I'm missing you tonight, tonight, holding memories soft and bright, dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. By night I close my eyes, only to see your sweet disguise. The photographs upon my wall still remember it all. Dream by dream they pull me through, back to days I spent with you. Word by word your voice grows faint, like a picture losing all its pain. Heart by heart we fell apart, leaving scars upon my heart. I'm missing you tonight, tonight, searching for your vanished light. Pain and rain again and again, falling through my heart like endless rain. I'm missing you tonight, tonight, holding flame. Only silence speaks your name. Cold and old, the story's told. A lonely heart nobody holds. Star by star they disappear, like the days when you were here. Near or far, wherever you are, you left behind a lasting scar. I'm missing you tonight, tonight, still waiting for your light. Tears and fears through all the years, drowning in a sea of tears. I'm missing you tonight, tonight, lost beneath the pale moonlight. Alone I stay, day by day, watching all my hope fade away. The night grows deep, the sky turns blue, and every thought returns to you. Here I remain with endless pain, whispering your name again and again. I'm missing you tonight, and every lonely night. Moonlight lingers by the window pane, tracing shadows through the pouring rain. Silent whispers drift and fade away, while lonely echoes beg my heart to stay. Empty hallways wear a ghostly gray. Memories wander but they lose their way. A withered promise falls like autumn clay, and leaves my soul in disarray. Every spark became a dying gleam, every hope dissolved into a dream. Like a vessel stranded far at sea, your absence keeps on haunting me. My heart locked away, hidden from the day, buried in the ache that never slips away. Lost within the haze, trapped inside a maze, counting all the scars from our forgotten days. And my heart locked away, drifting far astray, sailing through the dark where no lights remain. Alone beneath the skies where every teardrop flies, searching for a love that vanished with goodbye. Settles softly on the ground, yet warmth is nowhere waiting to be found. Faded footprints scatter in the frost, marking all the roads where love was lost. Dusty letters sleep upon the shelf, gathering sorrow all by themselves. Broken wishes flutter in the breeze, like fallen leaves from grieving trees. Every flame became a thread of smoke, every vow was fragile when it broke. Now the silence fills the space between, where you once lived inside my dreams. My heart locked away, hidden from the day, buried in the ache that never slips away. Lost within the haze, trapped inside a maze, counting all the scars from our forgotten vanished with goodbye. The stars no longer paint the night with gold. The winds no longer carry stories told. A shattered compass spins without a shore, and I am left with less than before. The dawn arrives but cannot warm the cold. This weary chest still guards the pain I hold. Though seasons change and rivers sweep the years, your memory survives among my tears. My heart locked away, hidden from the day, wrapped inside the grief that refuses to decay. Wandering alone where no comfort has been shown, building fragile castles from a kingdom overthrown. My heart locked away, fading into gray, holding all the words I never got to say. Under vacant skies where the lonely raven cries, I remain a soul abandoned by your goodbye. Locked away, far away, in a chamber where the light won't stay. Still I wait, though hope has gone astray. With my heart locked away, locked away, locked away. The midnight rain taps on my pain, bringing back your name again. Day by day I fade away, since the moment you walked away. The empty room, the silent gloom, feels like a never-ending tomb. Step by step I roam along, carrying a heart turned cold as stone. Tear by tear, year by year, I still pretend that you're still here. Cry by cry, I ask the sky why I forever had to die. My heart still calls your name tonight, searching for your vanished light. Pain and rain again, again, echo through my soul like endless rain. My heart still calls your name in vain, though loving you brings only pain. Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. Fading stars above my head remind me of the words you said. Night by night I hold on tight to memories that lost their light. The lonely wind begins to sing of broken hearts and shattered dreams. Dream by dream they drift away, like colors turning into gray. Word by word your voice grows weak, like a secret I can never keep. Heart by heart we fell apart, leaving cracks across my heart. of tears. My heart still calls your name once more, like waves returning to the shore. Alone I stay, day by day, watching all my hope decay. My heart still calls your name at night, searching for your lost sunlight. Here I remain with endless pain, whispering your name again and again. My heart still calls your name, but you never call mine. I gave my heart, I gave my time, turned every reason into rhyme. I held your hand through storm and sea, but you were never meant for me. I built a home inside your eyes, a place of dreams and sweet goodbyes. You walked away so easily, like I was never meant to be. Every promise turned to dust, every forever lost its trust. Now every mirror seems to say, you're not the one that'll ever stay. Not meant to be loved, not meant to belong. A lonely heart singing a lonely song. I open my arms but nobody sees, a soul on its knees in the coldest breeze. Not meant to be loved, not meant to remain, just another shadow drowning in pain, while others find stars they're dreaming of. I'm not meant to be loved. The moonlight spills across the floor, like memories knocking at my door. Your laughter echoes through my mind, a treasure I can never find. I watch the seasons come and go, yet healing seems to move too slow. The deeper I fall, the less I see why love keeps running from me. I gave my best, I gave my all, still ended up against the wall. Every goodbye confirmed the thought that love is something I was not. Not meant to be loved, not meant to belong. A lonely heart singing a lonely song. I open my arms but nobody sees, a soul on its knees in the coldest breeze. Not meant to be loved, not meant to remain, just another shadow drowning in pain, while others find stars they're dreaming of. I'm not meant to be loved. The night grows darker year by year, filled with silence, doubt and fear. I ask the sky above my head why every flower I've loved is dead. Maybe some hearts are born to break, to give much more than they can take. Maybe my fate was written of a soul not meant to be loved. Not meant to be loved, not meant to stay. Watching forever drift away, a fading light, a falling dove, still searching for a lasting love. Not meant to be loved, yet here I stand, holding shattered dreams in trembling hands, praying someday the stars above will prove I'm meant to be loved. hearts of stone. With every tear and every shove, believing I'm not meant to be loved. Lit my heart to light your way, but you look past my fading flame. I stayed through every stormy dark, yet I was never your spark. I gave you sunsets, gave you skies, believe the truth behind your eyes. But every dream left a mark when I learned I wasn't your spark. I chased the glow inside your soul while losing pieces of my own. The closer I came to your heart, the farther apart we were from the start. Not your spark, not your fire, not the one you truly desire. Just a shadow in the dark, a lonely soul without a spark. Me here without a spark. The moon still hangs above the sea, but it no longer shines for me. Your memory glows like a distant mark, a fading ember in the dark. The nights grow colder every day as pieces of me drift away. I hold the ashes of what we were, a silent dream I can't recover. I called your name to the rain, but only echoes came again. Each whisper carved another mark, reminding me I'm not your spark, not your spark, not your fire, not the one you truly desire. Just a shadow in the dark, a lonely soul without a spark. Not your spark, not your light, not the star in your midnight. You found someone to warm your heart and left me here without a spark. Maybe I was just a flame too small to ever stake a claim. Maybe my love burned too bright, then disappeared into the night. The stars above still softly glow, yet they can't hear what I now know. Some hearts connect, some drift apart, and I was never your spark. Not your spark, not your flame, just another forgotten name. You moved ahead, I stayed in place, still haunted by your face. Not your spark, not your light, still crying through another night. Though time may heal each broken part, it can't erase my lonely heart. Fading ember, lonely dark, a wounded soul, a missing spark. You found the fire you dreamed about, while mine slowly burned out. Not your spark. Brand new city, unfamiliar streets, yet every corner echoes where we used to meet. New lights glow, new faces start, but I still carry the same old heart. Tall buildings rise beneath the sky, while memories refuse to say goodbye. The world moves on, plays its part, but I still wear this old heart. Different roads, different names, yet every sunset feels the same. No matter how far I depart, I can't outrun this old heart. New city, old heart, a brand new beginning, a broken start. I'm lost in crowds, yet torn apart, living with an old heart. New city, old heart, trying to heal but missing a part. The map has changed, the streets are dark, but not the ache inside my heart. Cafes full of stranger smiles, but none can make me stay a while. I hear your name in passing cars and see your face among the stars. The river flows, the seasons change, yet loneliness remains the same. I crossed the world to make a start, but brought along my old heart. Every window, every train carries whispers of your name. I left the place, not the scar, not the memory of who you are. New city, old heart, a brand new beginning, a broken start. I'm lost in crowds, yet torn apart, living with an old heart. New city, old heart, trying to heal but missing a part. The map has changed, the streets are dark, but not the ache inside my heart. I thought a change of scenery would somehow set my spirit free, but every road and every mile only hides the pain a while. The moon above is still the same, it shines on me and calls your name. No matter where my footsteps are, you're still my closest furthest star. New city, old heart, 1,000 miles can't keep us apart. Not in love, but in the scars that still glow beneath the stars. New city, old heart, still carrying pieces that fell apart. Though tomorrow waits with a brand new start, tonight I'm just a new city, old heart. New streets, new dreams, new skies to chart, yet nothing feels completely new. Because wherever I go, whatever I start, I still carry my old heart. She sat alone by the window light, hiding her tears every night. A gentle smile upon her face, yet sadness lived in every place. She spoke so soft, she spoke so small, like no one heard her voice at all. A fragile heart in a silent world. She She was just the quiet girl. She loved too deep, she cared too much, missing the warmth of someone's touch. Behind her eyes a lonely swirl lived the heart of a quiet girl. The quiet girl, the lonely pearl, lost inside a noisy world. She hides her pain behind a smile and walks alone each weary mile. The quiet girl, her dreams unfurl like fallen leaves that twist and twirl. She gives her heart, they watch it burn, yet never seem to care in return. She keeps old letters by her bed, repeating every word once said. The memories linger, sharp and cold, 1,000 stories left untold. The moonlight falls across her room, casting shadows of silent gloom. A broken wish, a shattered pearl, still belongs to the quiet girl. She waits for someone to understand, to hold her heart and take her hand. But every time her hopes unfurl, they're lost again. The quiet girl, the quiet girl, the lonely pearl, lost inside a noisy world. She hides her pain behind a smile and walks alone each weary mile. The quiet girl, her dreams unfurl like fallen leaves that twist and twirl. She gives her heart, they watch it burn, yet never seem to care in return. The stars above all know her name, they watch her cry through wind and rain. She wonders if she'll ever find a soul to ease her troubled mind. She wears the scars beneath her skin, a silent war she cannot win. A lonely heart caught in a whirl, forever just the quiet girl. The quiet girl, the lonely pearl, still searching through this endless world. She keeps her faith, though tears may fall, still hoping love will hear her call. The quiet girl, her heart will twirl through every storm and painful swirl. Though she feels lost in shades of gray, she'll carry on another day. A silent tear, a silent world, a lonely dream, the quiet girl, beneath the moon's soft silver curl, still waits the quiet girl. There's a hollow where your loved one stayed, a fragile space your goodbye made. I touch the scars, I count the parts, repairing a hole in the heart. The days move by, the nights move slow, yet some wounds refuse to let go. I'm gathering pieces in the dark, repairing a hole in the heart. Thread by thread and seam by seam, mending the edges of broken dreams. Though healing feels so far apart, I'm repairing a hole in the heart. Repairing a hole in the heart, trying to rebuild what fell apart. One little hope, one little start, repairing a hole in the heart. Repairing a hole in the heart, like fixing a tear in a work of art. The pain remains, but so does the spark. Repairing a hole in the heart. Your photograph has lost its shine, but the memory still walks through my mind. I hear your voice in passing cars, like distant echoes beneath the stars. The mirror shows a weary face, still searching for a safer place. Yet every day I play my part, repairing a hole in the heart. Some tears have dried, some storms have passed, some broken things were built to last, and every breath becomes an art, repairing a hole in the heart. Repairing a hole in the heart, trying to rebuild what fell apart. One little hope, one little start, repairing a hole in the heart. Repairing a hole in the heart, like fixing a tear in a work of art. The pain remains, but so does the spark. Repairing a hole in the heart. I know some cracks will always show, like rivers where old sorrows flow. But every scar can tell a story of surviving pain and finding glory. The moon still shines on lonely roads, but now I carry lighter loads. What once felt like the end of me is becoming a memory. Repairing a hole in the heart, a slow but beautiful kind of art. Though goodbye left its deepest mark, I'm finding light beyond the dark. Repairing a hole in the heart, learning to love every broken part. The wound is there, but so is the spark. Repairing a hole in the heart. One stitch of hope, one brand new start, one gentle beat from a healing heart. Though I still miss who you once were, I'm no longer falling apart. I'm still here, repairing a hole in the heart. house still stands, the chairs remain, but nothing feels the same again. Your laughter once filled every room. Now silence blooms where flowers bloomed. I call your name into the night, searching for your guiding light. But all I hear is echoes run since the day you were gone. Every picture, every frame still carries your beloved name. I'm holding on, though hope is thin, learning how to live again. Survive the life of your loved ones when their song is over and done. Carry the love, carry the pain through sunshine days and pouring rain. Survive the life of your loved ones when the nights feel too long to outrun. Though they're gone beyond the sun, their love still lives on. Seasons change, the years move fast, yet pieces of you always last. I see your smile in morning skies. I find your strength when hardship rises. Some wounds never disappear, some memories stay crystal clear. I walk a road you once walked on, trying to stay strong. Every lesson that you gave becomes the courage that I save. Though tears still fall from time to time, your love remains inside. Survive the life of your loved ones when their song is over and done. Carry the love, carry the pain through sunshine days and pouring rain. Survive the life of your loved ones when the nights feel too long to outrun. Though they're gone beyond the sun, their love still lives on. Sometimes I break, sometimes I cry, still asking questions to the sky. Why do the people we love most become the memories we hold? But every star that lights the dark feels like a message from your heart, reminding me you're never truly gone, as long as I carry on. Survive the life of your loved ones with every sunrise yet to come. Though goodbye was never enough, I'll keep holding your love. Survive the life of your loved ones until my own journey is done. And when my final day has come, I'll meet you beyond the sun. The tears may dry, the years may run, memories never come undone. And every beat inside my heart keeps your spirit alive. I'll survive because of your love. You said you loved me from the start, then slowly tore apart my heart. I gave you trust, I gave you more, yet somehow I became the flaw. I search for answers in your eyes. Got nothing back but sweet disguise. You walked away without a pause and left me blaming all my flaws. Was I too much? Was I too small? Or was I never loved at all? Every night I hear the call telling me I was the flaw. The flaw, the flaw, that's what I saw. A broken reflection without applause. You found perfection somewhere new while I kept breaking over you. The flaw beneath the law of love that cuts with sharpened claws. You left me standing in withdrawal, believing I was just a flaw. The mirror whispers cruel advice, repeating doubts 1,000 times. I count the tears, I count the cost, thinking of everything I lost. The empty bed, the silent wall still echoes every rise and fall. A lonely heart begins to crawl through memories beyond recall. I try to fix what wasn't wrong, to be the place where you would belong. But some hearts leave before too long and turn your love into a song. The flaw, that's what I saw. A broken reflection without applause. You found perfection somewhere new while I kept breaking over you. The flaw beneath the law of love that cuts with sharpened claws. You left me standing in withdrawal, believing I was just a flaw. Maybe the flaw was loving deep promises I was meant to keep. Maybe the flaw was holding on long after all the hope was gone. The stars above don't judge my scars, they simply shine from where they are. Perhaps one day I'll finally draw the truth that I was never the flaw. The flaw, I see it now. It wasn't me, it wasn't how I gave my heart, I gave my all. And love should never make you crawl. The flaw was not my soul, not my tears, not losing control. You left, but I survived the fall and learned I wasn't the flaw. A lonely night, a healing dawn. The pain remains, but I move on. Though heartbreak left a painful scar, I know now who I truly are. No longer trapped behind love's wall, no longer chained by every call. The saddest truth I once foresaw was thinking I was the flaw. I stood alone beside the dawn, waiting for a love long gone. Day by day I stayed the same, still whispering your precious name. The seasons changed, the years moved on, yet I kept holding on and on. Step by step my hope grew thin, while loneliness settled in. Tear by tear, year by year, I kept believing you'd appear. Cry by cry beneath the sky, I watched my dreams slowly die. I waited you too long, turning my sorrow into song. Pain and rain again and again, falling through my heart like endless rain. I waited you too long, my dear, for someone who would never reappear. Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. The empty chair beside the door still waits like it did before. Night by night I searched for signs in fading stars and old moonlight. The letters yellowed with the years, stained by countless hidden tears. Dream by dream they slipped away, like colors fading into gray. Word by word your voice grew faint, like a picture losing all its paint. Heart by heart we fell apart, leaving scars upon my heart. I waited you too long, turning my sorrow into song. Pain and rain again and again, falling through my heart like endless rain. I waited you too long, my dear, for someone who would never reappear. Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. Gone the laughter, gone the flame, only silence knows your name. Cold and still, against my will, I climb this lonely hill. Wish by wish, star by star, I kept wondering where you are, near or far. Wherever you may be, you left a lonely part of me. I waited you too long, it's true, while my whole world revolved around you. Tears and fears through all the years, drowning in a sea of tears. I waited you too long to see you were never coming back to me. Alone I stay, day by day, watching all my hope fade away. The sun still rises, the night still falls, but you never answer when I call. Here I remain, with endless pain, calling your name again and again. I waited you too long for a love that was already gone, and now I'm left with only memories to hold on. Gave you my heart right from the start, believing we'd never drift apart. Day by day, I lost my way while you slowly walked away. I built my dreams around your smile, stayed through every painful mile, but all I found was endless pain, like pouring sunshine into rain. Tear by tear, year by year, I held your memory close and near. Cry by cry, asking why I forever had to die. What a waste of love, what a waste of time. I made you my reason, my rhythm, my rhyme. Heart in pain, standing in rain, calling your name again and again. What a waste of love, what a lonely fate. I waited for you, but I only got late. Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. The room still holds your ghost. It's your memory I fear the most. Night by night, without your light, I disappear into the night. The fading photographs remain like little windows filled with pain. Every smile, every kiss now feels like something I still miss. Dream by dream it falls apart, leaving cracks across my heart. Slowly, surely love withdrew, taking all I had with you. What a waste of love, what a waste of time. I made you my reason, my rhythm, my rhyme. Heart in pain, standing in rain, calling your name again and again. What a waste of love, what a lonely fate. I waited for you, but I only got late. Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. Gone the laughter, gone the fire, gone the touch that sparked desire. Cold and still against my will, I climb this lonely hill. The stars above may softly shine, but they can never make you mine. Near or far, wherever you are, you left a never healing scar. What a waste of love, what a waste of tears. I've carried this sorrow for all these years. Rain and pain remain, remain, like an old forgotten refrain. What a waste of love, yet here I stay, watching my memories fade away. Alone tonight, without your light, lost inside the endless night. What a waste of love, my broken down. I still pray to the stars above, but day by day you drift away, and my lonely heart slowly fades to gray. Left me in silence, alone in the night, searching for answers, losing the fight. Dark after dark, spark after spark, fading away like a lost little light. Empty hall, lonely wall, your picture still hangs fear by fear. Your goodbye still echoes here. Day by day fade away, and my heart refuses to stray. Why left me in silence? Why walked away, leaving my skies forever gray? Cry by cry, night by night, I'm drowning without your light. Why left me in silence without a word, breaking a promise I thought I heard? Pain by pain, rain by rain, I keep calling your name again. Cold moon above, ghost of our love, watching me from the stars above. Step by step, regret by regret, you're the one I can't forget. I'm so still, windowsill, memories linger against my will. Heart so weak, voice can't speak, yet your shadow is all I see. Star by star, near then far, you became my deepest scar. Time moves on, but I'm not strong. Without you, nothing feels stream by stream. Life is not what it used to seem. Lost inside, tears I hide, with loneliness as my guide. Why left me in silence, alone and blue? Every road still leads to you. Day by day, drift away, but my love refuses to fade away. Why left me in silence? Why let me fall when I would have given you my all? Tear by tear, year by year, I'm still wishing you were here. Silence remains, carrying pains like endless storms and endless rains. Heart still cries beneath the skies as another lonely night goes by. Why left me in silence when all I wanted was one last goodbye? Never meant to leave. Lavender twilight settles on the bay, while drifting seabirds slowly fade away. A vacant pathway curls through fields of gray, where cherished moments quietly decay. Porcelain daydreams shatter in the cold, scattering fragments brighter than gold. The willow murmurs secrets to the breeze, yet none can grant my restless soul release. Every lantern once aglow with grace now cast pale silhouettes of your face. What was tender, vivid, and sincere has become a phantom lingering here. You never meant to leave, or so I believed. Yet now I'm gathering pieces of a heart deceived beneath the sky of ashes, where grieving spirits grieve. You never meant to leave. You never meant to leave, but the silence disagrees. Like autumn branches stripped of emerald leaves, I'm stranded in a wilderness of memories I can't retrieve. You never meant to leave. Sapphire moonbeams spill across the floor, illuminating scars I can't ignore. Lonely raven glides through midnight air, carrying burdens far too vast to bear. Faded sonnets rest upon a shelf, gathering dust and sorrow by themselves. The river hums a melancholy tune beneath the silver gaze of a distant moon. Velvet promises dissolve like mist into horizons I can no longer reach. What was sacred slipped beyond my sight, like a shooting star swallowed by the night. You never meant to leave, or so I believed. Yet now I'm gathering pieces of a heart deceived beneath a sky of ashes where grieving spirits grieve. You never meant to leave. You never meant to leave, but the silence disagrees. Like autumn branches stripped of emerald leaves, I'm stranded in a wilderness of memories I can't retrieve. You never meant to leave. The constellations blur beyond the rain, like watercolor paintings washed by pain. An abandoned lighthouse guards the shore, watching tides return what came before. The clockwork shadows creep across the wall, each one another witness to my fall. Though dawn arrives adorned in amber hue, it cannot fill the emptiness of losing you. You never meant to leave, yet here I remain, walking through the ruins of a paradise reclaimed by pain. Among forgotten gardens where no blossoms can achieve. You never meant to leave. You never meant to leave, but my heart still aches, like fragile crystal fracturing beneath relentless waves. Through endless corridors of longing I still perceive. You never meant to leave. The morning rises over hills of gray, but cannot chase this loneliness away. Within the chambers of a heart that still believes. You never meant to leave. You never meant to leave. You never meant to leave. Missing your laughter, after and after. My world grows darker, harder to capture. Day after day, you drift away, leaving my heart in shades of grey. Empty room, silent gloom. Love has faded far too soon. Chair by chair, air by air, I still feel your presence there. Tear by tear, year by year, I keep wishing you were near. Rain by rain, pain by pain, I keep calling your name again. Missing your laughter, missing the smile. I've been lonely for a while. Night by night, without your light, I'm lost inside this endless night. Missing your laughter, sweet and true. Every dream still leads to you. Cry by cry, why, oh why did our forever have to die? Cold moonlight, sleepless night, nothing feels the same or right. Step by step, breath by breath, I'm surviving this loneliness. Street by street, heartbeat by heartbeat, your memory follows where we meet. Far apart, broken heart, missing you tears me apart. Star by star, near then far, you became a distant scar. Time moves fast, but the past holds me tighter than it should last. Dream by dream, stream by stream, life is colder than it seems. Lost inside tears I hide, with no one standing by my side. Missing your laughter every day, even though you've gone away. Pain by pain, rain by rain, my heart still whispers your name. Missing your laughter, missing your touch, missing the one I love so much. Year by year, I stay here, still wishing you would reappear. Silent skies, lonely cries, watching clouds and asking why. Heart still aches, heart still breaks, with every breath that loneliness takes. Missing your laughter, the sweetest sound I can no longer hear. I gave you roses, gave you rain, shared every joy, embraced your pain. I stayed beside you through the rough, yet I was only good enough. I wrote your name across my sky, believed you'd never say goodbye. But when your road became too tough, I learned I was just good enough. Not the one you'd choose forever, not the hand you'd hold through every weather. Just someone there when times were rough, someone who was good enough. Just good enough, just good enough to heal your wounds when life got tough, to dry your tears, to lift you up, but never fill your favorite cup. Just good enough, just good enough, a temporary kind of love. You found your forever when things got better, and left me with an unfinished letter. days grow cold, the stars grow dim. The chances now are looking slim. Your memory lingers soft and rough, a reminder I was good enough. I see your smile in passing crowds, a silent ache that screams aloud. You moved ahead while I stayed stuck, still carrying all our luck. I gave my best, I gave my all, still watched our little kingdom fall. The deeper love, the deeper cut, the harder it is to give up. Just good enough, just good enough to heal your wounds when life got tough, to dry your tears, to lift you up, but never fill your favorite cup. Just good enough, just good enough, a temporary kind of love. You found your forever when things got better, and left me with an unfinished letter. Maybe I was your rainy season, a passing phase, a temporary reason. Maybe I was a safe old shore until you found something more. The moon still shines above my pain, but it can't bring you back again. And every tear that falls in drops reminds me where my story stops. Just good enough to be remembered, not beloved, to be the bridge but not the destination, a lesson in your conversation. Just good enough, just good enough, a heart that loves beyond enough. Though time may heal the wounds and scars, I'll still look for you in the stars. A lonely road, a lonely bluff, a broken soul who gave too much. You found the one you were dreaming of, while I was just good enough. Betrayed by your eyes, disguised by your lies, I watch my forever slowly die. Smile by smile, mile by mile, you were leaving all the while. Empty room, silent gloom, love faded far too soon. Night by night, losing sight of the future that once felt right. Tear by tear, fear by fear, your true colors became clear. Rain by rain, pain by pain, my broken heart calls your name. Betrayed by your eyes, deceived by your smile, I trusted your love all the while. Cry by cry, why oh why did you leave me here to die? searching for a fading light. Step by step, regret by regret, you're the one I can't forget. Wall by wall, hall by hall, I hear your memory softly call. Far apart, shattered heart, loneliness became my part. Star by star, near then far, you became my deepest scar. Dream by dream, scene by scene, you unraveled everything. Time goes on, but I'm not strong. Every night feels twice as long. Lost inside, tears I hide, with no one standing by my side. Betrayed by your eyes, haunted by your face, still I search for our old place. Rain by rain, pain remains, flowing through my aching veins. Betrayed by your eyes, broken by goodbye. Underneath these empty skies, year by year, I stay here, wishing somehow you'd reappear. Silent skies, lonely cries, holding memories that never die. Heart still bleeds, heart still grieves, for a love that chose to leave. Betrayed by your eyes, and left alone with endless goodbyes. I wrap my heart in paper thin to hide the hurt I held within. Tied every wound with thread so tight, and sealed the tears away from sight. I boxed the memories, packed the pain, stored every storm, preserved the rain. Yet every label, every tag, still carried pieces of the past. Fragile dreams and faded art, stacked inside a broken heart. No matter how I hide the cracking, I'm still hard packaging, packaging, wrapping up every shattered thing, folding sorrow, taping scars, sending them away like falling stars. Hard packaging, protecting what remains within. Though the outside looks complete, the inside still misses a beat. I mark the boxes, do not break, though they were broken anyway. I carried them from town to town, hoping to set the burden down. The weight grew heavy in my hands, like promises and future plans. Every mile and every passing day couldn't make the ache go away. I smile softly, play my part, while sorting through a damaged heart. Every memory needs unpacking, leaving scars, sending them away like falling stars. Hard packaging, packaging, protecting what remains within. Though the outside looks complete, the inside still misses a beat. Maybe healing isn't throwing away every piece of yesterday. Maybe it's learning how to keep the lessons without losing sleep. The boxes may never disappear, but they grow lighter year by year. And someday when I look inside, the pain won't be what I find. Hard packaging, packaging, turning hurt into something meaningful. Every scar and every seam becomes a part of who I've been. Hard packaging, packaging, not hiding now, just recovering. The wounds remain, but they're not lasting. I'm no longer just packaging. One final box, one final strain, one final song the memories sing. I close the lid, then gently begin a new life beyond hard packaging.